Good day, everyone. Many of us worry about our thyroid, especially about goiter. To understand it, we need to know three important words: goiter, goitrogens, and iodine. Goiter is when your thyroid gland, which is in your neck, swells or gets bigger. It's not a sickness itself, but a sign that there might be a problem with your thyroid. There are many reasons why someone can get a goiter, and one of them is not having enough iodine. That's why it's really important to understand how these things are connected, so we can take care of our health. Iodine is a mineral that our thyroid gland needs to make thyroid hormones. These hormones control our metabolism, or how fast our body burns energy from food. When we don't have enough iodine, our thyroid has a hard time making enough hormones. Because of this, it works extra hard, which makes it get bigger. And that's what we call a goiter. Iodine is like fuel for our thyroid, so we need to make sure we get enough every day for it to work well. Now, let's talk about goitrogens. Goitrogens are natural stuff found in some foods, especially in vegetables. Goitrogens can stop our thyroid gland from using iodine. If we eat a lot of foods with goitrogens, especially if we already don't have enough iodine, it can cause problems. Think of goitrogens like a roadblock that stops iodine from getting to our thyroid. It's important for us to know which foods have them. The connection between these three is simple. We need enough iodine for a healthy thyroid. Goitrogens in food can get in the way of iodine. When there's not enough iodine or too many goitrogens, the thyroid can get bigger and cause a goiter. So the key is balance. Let's not be afraid of vegetables with goitrogens because they also have many benefits. We just need to know how to eat them in a way that doesn't harm our thyroid. Understanding this connection is the first step to our health. Many people ask, what vegetables are high in goitrogens? These are usually from the cruciferous vegetable family. This includes cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, bok choy, and radish. These vegetables are super nutritious and rich in vitamins and fiber, so we shouldn't completely avoid them. The goitrogenic compounds in these vegetables, like goitrin and thiocyanates, become active when the vegetable is raw. So if you love salads with raw cabbage or kale, we need to be careful, especially if you already have a thyroid problem. There are also foods with lower goitrogenic activity. These include spinach, pears, strawberries, and peanuts. Even though their effect is lower compared to cruciferous vegetables, moderation in eating is still important. Let's remember the effect of goitrogens is bigger if a person already lacks iodine. If your iodine intake is enough, eating these vegetables in the right amount is usually safe and won't cause a goiter. The problem comes out when the diet is only goitrogenic foods and still lacks iodine. The good news is there's a way to lessen the goitrogenic effect of these vegetables. Cooking helps a lot. When you cook, boil, or sauté vegetables like cabbage and broccoli, their goitrogenic compounds are reduced. Heat destroys the enzyme that activates goitrogens. So instead of eating raw cabbage, it's better if you include it in stews or sour soups. This way, we still get the nutrition from the vegetable without greatly affecting our thyroid. For people with hypothyroidism or goiter, it's more important to be careful when eating goitrogenic foods. You don't need to completely remove them from your diet unless your doctor advises it. The most important thing is moderation and variety. Don't eat the same type of vegetable every day. Try to eat different vegetables, including non-goitrogenic ones like cucumber, tomato, carrots, and bell peppers. A balanced diet is the best way to keep our thyroid healthy. Now let's talk about iodine. Iodine is an essential mineral. This means our body needs it to work right, but our body can't make it on its own. We need to get it from the food we eat. The main job of iodine is for making thyroid hormones thyroxine or T4 and triiodothyronine or T3. These hormones control our metabolism, growth, and brain development, especially in babies and children. So, enough iodine is very important at all ages. Where can we get iodine? The richest source of iodine comes from the sea. This includes fish, shellfish, and other seafood. Seaweeds like nori or kelp are also very high in iodine. For most people, the easiest way to get iodine is by using iodized salt. This is salt that has added iodine. In many countries, including the Philippines, there's a law that salt sold must be iodized to prevent iodine deficiency in the population. Not having enough iodine or iodine deficiency can cause serious problems. The most known effect is goiter. When there's not enough iodine, the thyroid gets bigger as it tries to get more iodine from the blood. For pregnant women, a lack of iodine can cause problems with the baby's brain development. It can also cause hypothyroidism, where metabolism slows down. The symptoms are tiredness, weight gain, feeling cold, and dry skin. On the other hand, too much iodine can also be harmful. This is called iodine toxicity. It can also cause goiter, hypothyroidism, or hyperthyroidism, which is an overactive thyroid. The symptoms of too much iodine are almost the same as not enough, so it's important not to take too many iodine supplements without a doctor's advice. Using iodized salt in normal cooking is usually safe. The key again is balance. Just make sure we get enough, but don't overdo it. To keep our thyroid healthy, the most important advice is to eat a balanced diet. For a family, try to prepare meals with different colors. For example, on a plate there should be rice, fish, or chicken for protein, and various vegetables. Include non-goitrogenic vegetables like carrots, tomatoes, and coyote. If you're cooking cabbage or bok choy, cook them well. Variety in food ensures we get all the necessary nutrients, including iodine, without getting too many goitrogens. An important reminder: if you feel a lump in your neck, sudden weight changes, extreme tiredness, or changes in your mood, don't hesitate to see a doctor. These might be signs of a thyroid problem. Your doctor can tell you if you need a blood test to check your thyroid hormone levels. They can also give you the right treatment and personalized advice about your diet. Let's not self-diagnose or self-medicate because it might make things worse. The right information is very important. Now that we know about goiter, goitrogens, and iodine, it will be easier for us to make the right decisions for our health. Let's not be afraid of vegetables. Just remember the advice. Cook goitrogenic vegetables, eat different kinds of food, and make sure your iodine is enough, which is often enough by using iodized salt. Taking care of our thyroid is taking care of our whole body because it gives us energy. In closing, the health of our thyroid is in our hands. Through a balanced diet, enough knowledge, and regular doctor visits, we can avoid problems like goiter. Being proactive with our health is the best gift we can give ourselves and our family. Remember, knowledge and proper care are the keys to a healthy and happy life. God bless you all.